Hello, YouTube. All right, we are currently at the Enchanted Forest Sanctuary, Brevard County Environmentally Endangered Lands Program. This is actually free. This is a park that they have off, I think it's State Road 405, which is the road that goes into the Kennedy Space Center. Now, I'm not sure if I have filmed here or not, but we're going to go ahead and make another film just for people who are now joining the channel. If you happen to be in Brevard County visiting the Kennedy Space Center, you can plan to come here for a couple hours, you know, like on a different day when you're not there, to just walk around and look at nature and enjoy all this stuff. It is free access. So when you come in, you know, the hours are from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. They're closed on Mondays, New Year's Day, Independence Day, Veterans Day after Thanksgiving, Christmas Eve, and Christmas Day. All visitors, please come in, or all visitors who sign in. You are permitted to hike and view nature, and inside they actually have educational stuff here. I first got introduced to this place when I was a teacher, and we of course had a field trip here with all the kids. Coming in, you want to sign in right here, your time, the number of people in your party, and then on your way out you can write any sightings that you saw. So we're going to go ahead and explore, maybe, I think we're going to go ahead and go on the nature trail and then come back and explore the center a little bit. Okay, I don't know if we came here before, but we're going to go ahead and try to take the trailhead. All animals and plants are protected. This is a sanctuary. So it's got these little signs that can kind of tell you what's going on. Here you can have like common butterflies, so they got like a butterfly garden going. You can have the zebra, longwing, the white peacock, gulf, what is that? Frittery, I never even heard of that, and giant swallowtail, and of course your bees. So they've got these little purple flowers. I don't know what this is. Is this lavender? What is this? And is it milkweed? No, milkweed isn't like that. I don't think so. I think milkweed has kind of like a hairy, maybe, I don't know. You'd have to look it up. Now it's got Biodiversity Loop, which is out here, and Enchanted Crossing. So two different trails. Which way should we go? Guys, which way? Left or right?
Left. And I see some wild elephants.
So you want to take the Enchanted Crossing and not the Biodiversity Loop? This is Enchanted Crossing is left. Biodiversity here is like totally dirt.
Yeah, I want to go on the magical trail.
Okay, so we're going to the Enchanted Crossing.
Biodiversity doesn't sound.
So, well, that would be all the animals and stuff. That's where you'll see the big bad wolf. Yeah, you know, I had to warn the kids about the Enchanted Forest. Have I ever told you guys about the girl with the red hood? Little red hoodie? Huh? Also, the other thing is this: if we come upon if we stumble across a house and it's made out of gingerbread and has candy and sugar, do not touch any of that candy. Okay, so these are some rules. Don't touch the candy. Don't eat the candy at that house. And if you happen to see breadcrumbs, do not pick them up or move them. It might be important for somebody. They might have left a trail with it. So, because we are in the Enchanted Forest. And of course, you know, if we run into a little red hoodie, we need to warn her to really take a good look at Grandma and make sure Grandma doesn't have very big eyes, big teeth, or really hairy paws. Because if that's what she notices, there's a very strong likelihood that that isn't really Grandma.
That Grandma could be whatever it wants to be.
Maybe.
It's 2019.
Oh. So, yeah, I don't think we ever went on this trail before. So this is cool. This is actually pretty... Actually, you know who went on this trail before, I think? It was a lizard. Or pretending to be a lizard. Yeah, it's a real lizard.
Big bad wolf?
Could be in disguise. I think I came here before on the school tour. Maybe it was the other one. And we talked about the oranges, the wild oranges that grow out here. I get so confused, you know. It's been years since I was a teacher and went on these field trips. Which was giving me like flashbacks of being at the Kennedy Space Center and dealing with all the school groups. Wow, it was like crazy. I think they have like 7 or 10,000, upwards of 7 to 10,000 visitors a day on a normal day, which is what we were having. And a lot of them were like school trips.
There's a book called The Wolf, or the Big Bad Wolf, but his side of the story, and it basically is his side of the story.
Oh, the wolf side?
Yeah, the wolf sides of the story.
Oh, here's the biodiversity loop, which we can go on the way back. Actually, this is one way, no? So this I think we come back the same way or something. But this is the biodiversity loop, which will probably take us out. So maybe we'll take that. And then, but it says, stay on the trails. Don't leave the trails. Oh, you know what? Guess what just happened on this end? I don't know if they cut it or it says the Canal overlook. And here's sand dollars. If you want to learn more about sand dollars, I'm going to freeze this or let it sit here for a few seconds so you can freeze the frame if you actually want to read about all this stuff about the sand dollars. But Alex, there's stuff about sand dollars and seashells and stuff. I thought that the trail had ended here, that it went across, but I guess it never went across.
This makes me feel like Tarzan.
Yeah, it does. It's like a little clip, and you got these vines. You could swing on it, assuming you don't break them. Yeah, I don't know if I've been here or not because I don't see the orange. You know, there was of course, you know, that was like more than 10 years ago.
I don't think I could swing on a vine because I've been eating too many candy houses.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Little gumdrop houses and stuff. Mm-hmm. If you notice a little gingerbread man running by, okay, try to catch him. I hear something. Do you hear it?
Yeah, it might be the gingerbread man.
Running by or sneaking by.
You can't catch me.
And of course, always be on the lookout for a little boy with a really long wooden nose.
Or if a boy comes up to you and tells you that there's a wolf, don't believe him. He could be lying.
Well, you know what's kind of crazy about it? They called this place Enchanted Forest, right? The county or the state. What should they have put here? You don't think they should have put all these things here? The little boy, the little wooden boy, and the wolf and everything else?
That's all copyrighted.
Oh, no it's not. You can get the Grimm's fairy tale one. It's not the Disney ones. This is the Ridge Trail, which cuts off the biodiversity loop. So there's yet another trail you could go on, or we can stay on the biodiversity loop. If we go on the Ridge Trail, you know what? I have been here before. Yeah, you know what this place is?
What?
I did bring the kids here, the little first graders. You know how I know?
How?
I recognize this spot in the split. So we just haven't found the spot with the orange tree yet. But yeah, this is actually a little walk that I took the little first graders with more than 10 years ago.
Inside there's like fire station and stuff.
Look at this. This is the Ridge Trail. So the Ridge Trail goes here and reconnects. Biodiversity loop is what we're going to stay on, which should bring us right back out towards the front. And I remember we stopped here and there were signs about wild coffee and you know, for the wild oranges. So I think this might be the path that goes out to the wild coffee or something. I don't know. I know we took some of the exits, so straight off the path a little bit. I mean, it had a path that went off. Did you hear that? Could be a snake. Yeah. All right. There. See the lizard? That's what was making that noise.
There is poisonous snakes here.
Always listen for sounds. Did you see that?
Yep.
I think most of the sound we've been hearing are probably the lizards.
Or squirrels.
Or squirrels. But there you go.
Or snakes.
That's what they do. They make that sound. Coquina? Is it Coquina Trail? Actually, this is the one that leads to the I think this is the one. You want to go this way? I think this is the one. Whoa, look at the spider thing and all the worms and stuff. So come through. Your dad's breaking through all their webs.
Spiders are infected.
We're going to cross this little river here, and I think this is where the orange tree is, the wild orange tree. I remember bringing the kids out here.
Hey Dad, maybe we could catch sand fleas here.
I can't believe that was like more than 10 years ago. I remember sitting here with the kids. And they were very well behaved. We only lost one kid to a gator.
His name was Jerry. I'll never forget Jerry.
Yeah, Jerry got eaten by the gator. I'm trying to remember though where the orange is. The reason I don't know is because we actually had a tour guide. They assigned one of those ranger girls or whatever, you know, the people that are dressed up as rangers or whatever. The tour guide was able to come by and actually point things out. Right now you're just getting me here walking through, not able to remember everything. But it is very nice here, very peaceful. If you're traveling through the area, remember this is off State Road 405 on your way heading towards Kennedy Space Center. It'll be on your left if you're coming, you know, from Highway 50 or I-95 and you're heading on 405 eastbound, it'll be on your left. If you're coming north on US 1, you turn onto 405 east, no, 405 west, and then it'll be on your right-hand side in that case. But you'll see signs that say Enchanted Forest. These are new though. They didn't have these when I was here with the kids. And you can see how shiny and new they are. It looks like there are people there, so I'm not going to film there. But the trails go both ways, and at this point I think we are totally lost. I think we're going to head back. Looks like they have part of it blocked off. So we're going to go back this way and continue our trail. So we're going to just backtrack and continue. We've been walking a little bit on this, what's this trail called? No, remember, it's the red trail, the Biodiversity trail. And it's pretty cool. It's pretty much undercover. You're walking on leaves. And it's kind of long. It's a lot longer than I remember. So maybe the children and I didn't go on this complete trail. Because I can't conceive myself with 20 kids. Walk.
I think it would be kind of scary at night.
It would be very scary at night to be out here.
With if you like are just standing there trying to find your way out.
Yeah, these trees are like huge. And you can see the Spanish moss everywhere. Dead logs. We bumped into some visitors that I guess they had NASA stuff on. So I guess they were at Kennedy Space Center and decided to come by here. But, you know, it's something you could do if you're going to go there for half a day, but I would do a whole day or even two. Really, to explore Kennedy Space Center will take 2 days. If you guys really want to know what I recommend if you had to do it in one day, I can do a video on that. Just to tell you what I think you should try to do if you want to catch, you know, one day and get the maximum bang for 1 day visit. But otherwise, plan for 2 days to spend at the Kennedy Space Center, you know, because it's got so much stuff. It's a lot bigger than people think. But this particular place, the Enchanted Forest, is free. And you could probably do this. You come here and probably stay here for about 2 or 3 hours. Bring your kids. Take them for a nice little nature hike. It is shaded, so you're not out in the sun. And quite neat. It almost does look kind of like, you know, like what you see on the fairy tale stories. Here's the wild coffee. Is there somebody calling us? Oh, there is, yeah. So this is what wild coffee looks like. I think this is the wild coffee. And the reason I pointed out is I think maybe we did go on this trail. And here's the Tarzan type vines. So maybe we did. Maybe the first graders did walk out here with me. It's just weird for me to think that we came this far because it's been quite a distance. Beautyberry. Yeah, I'm remembering these signs here. So now that I'm seeing all this, I'm starting to realize I did bring the first graders through all this. So
maybe it wasn't as big as a trail. Like they might have gotten bigger.
Maybe.
I have add-ons and stuff over the years.
No, this is the same trail because I remember the signs like Beautyberry, and I'm thinking one of these spots here had the orange tree.
It probably is the same trail, but they might have added on to it.
Possibly, but I don't know. I just don't remember doing all this. You know, I remember walking with the kids out through the woods and also through the dirt area. And also in the wooded area, we saw the coffee, which we just saw just now. And we also saw, what was it, the oranges. And it looks like somebody has tied something here. A little marker. So somebody placed a marker here. Probably one of the rangers are going to do something. This is pretty neat. And you'll notice we're up above the ground, which tells me that during the rainy season, this area is probably underwater. I mean, underneath the bridge that we're on. So this is the hammocks area. And they have us raised above the ground because I think this spot becomes swamps. There's a swamp when it rains. So really good exercise, very peaceful, very serene. And I'm gonna stop here because it looks like we are actually on the way back out because I can see the red sign. Talks about the trailhead and it looks like we made it. So how long would you say we went on that trail for?
Maybe like 7 minutes.
No, well you can see on the timer here we're at 16 minutes. So I'd say a 30-minute trail. It's also got a new trail you can go on called the Pinocchio Trail. We're on the Biodiversity loop, and then we're going to head back towards the parking lot. So this is the way in. So we can go down to that other trail if we wanted to. Did you guys want to do that?
Sure.
You can see my daughter's like, no more. My son's like, sure. Yeah, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to go ahead and stop filming here. We're going to go inside the visitor center and look around a little bit and show you what's in there, as long as there aren't too many other people, because I don't want to film, you know, kids. Hi, how are you? So I want to thank you guys for joining us today. Until next time, everyone, I hope that you are staying safe, enjoying wherever you are, taking advantage of hanging out with nature if you get that opportunity. Take care. Have a great day. God bless you all. Bye-bye now.